Doobie time. Iron. What? Mickey saying what? That hand too small? Just saying. First of all, if you want to use the affirmative, it's TOO, meaning also, are, in, are inclusive of. The preposition to means a connection between the predicate in the noun. You're not even using it right. So the hand is too small. TOO. TOO. You gotta before you try to critique my art and criticize me, make sure you know the English language and how to properly use your words. But I appreciate the criticism. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion that that hand is too small. Two, TOO. You have TO, TOO, TOW. So just make sure it's like there. It's like two, two, two. Just make sure you know which two you're using. It's not that hard. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Even Ian, welcome to the stream. This is probably your first time coming here to Art and Education. Hopefully you did peep the title of the channel before you came in, because I am really big on art and really big on education, like reading, writing, and arithmetic, English, proper English, and the use of proper words and enunciation and grammar, punctuation, which means art and education. So if you're going to come into a channel which is clearly titled Art and Education, make sure all your components are in the right place before you start talking shit, because I'm a grammar Nazi. And I don't have to use proper grammar all the time because this is my stream and I can say what the fuck I want to say, however the fuck I want to say it. But if you want to come in here and criticizing some stuff, once again, to a channel that is called Art and Education, it's that education part that you left out. So I'm just saying, TOO next time, buddy. Let's not forget. Anytime you text somebody or you send an email, you think about that first before you hit send. Is it TO or TOO? Feel like you're talking to me. And I'm studying. I'm actually doing the work. Yo, Boozy, what a doozy. I think I saw you this morning. Where? Mm, 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 mm. Come in on some fire. No, not fire. It's just this guy. It's his first time in the stream. I don't recognize his name, and he's talking shit about about my art. wait. I almost couldn't say he ain't never come in the stream before. In the first comment, he telling me some shit about my art, and then he can't even use the right words, trying to tell me about my art. So I ain't flame him. I just kind of put him in his appropriate place. You, my good sir, you are not the main character. You sit your ass down off camera some way. You over here, buddy. Let's go. You are not the main character right now, dog. This is not your story. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Think about it logically. Huh? Humble yourself. One yourself, nigga. One yourself. Don't be jealous of Prince. Just pretend you are Prince. That's all you gotta do, man. Just try to be me, man. Just try to be just like me. Watch this, Boozy. Uh-oh. They talking amongst themselves, bro. I ain't even. I'm just saying. This motherfucker said, the flying guillotine. Check this out. Chop a nigga off at the knuckles. You won't be doing this shit and putting no more text. Chop you off at the knuckles, nigga. You gonna be on your phone like this. Let's try to text. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. Some nigga named Napalm. Painted by the Prince. I don't want to talk about it. Call me Nubs. Hit him with the flying guillotine one time. That nigga used to be 6'2". He 5'11" now. I heard he was 6'2" at one time. Like, I ain't got no shoes. I have no legs. 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 Black how I was black then and I'm black now. Black fist, black this, black that, black when, black how I was black then and I'm black now. Black fist, black power, black pain look like black rain. See our tears turn to spring showers and nourish the rose that grew from the concrete. That's a black flower. Let's talk about it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The blacker the name, the deeper the roots. The whiter the lie, the blacker the truth. We take the throne and adjust the crown, cause that's what blacks do. We came from our ancestors and descendants that refuse to die. That's black proof that we've been lied to. So let's talk about it. We gotta learn to play the cards we dealt with a poker face, cause that's blackjack. They love to hate us, but they hate the lovers. They want our DNA, and that's a black fact. We gotta learn to play the cards we dealt with a poker face, cause that's blackjack. Take our culture, think we wouldn't notice. Let us get our black back. So it's like a joker, that's a blackjack. You took a culture from us and wouldn't think we would notice. Give us our black back. Yeah, that bitch going in on that track, dog. I don't even know who that is. I ain't never heard none of her music before, but just that track, I was like, I need to make a reel just for this. I don't even know who she is, but I gotta use this track on something. So I just threw together a little montage of some of my better paintings and just threw her track behind it, cause god damn, that bitch was going in, down. She brought a little tear to my eye, make me feel love for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to that and I'm like, you know what, Trap, you is proud to be black. You a beautiful black, talented motherfucker, man. The world should be happy that you were born. You know, that you was birthed in this particular time, at this particular moment. That song made me feel extremely good about my damn self, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Made me feel good about myself. I had to make a reel about that shit. Woo! That was a good track, man. Some feel good black music. And that shit got so many likes. I'm trying to check my likes right now. Let's get our black back. 63 likes. That's not bad, man. Davy Crockett. I don't know why he named his daughter Talisha. Davy, why you gave that girl that name? You know her name should have been Margaret or Ann. Ann Crockett. Margaret Crockett. You know, you can name the girl Khalees. What's up?
Yeah.
On the Instagram with my homies.
My boy Church in the building. Church.
They doing a Valentine's Day stream. There's a lot of people in there though. Normally I don't know, like we do these streams almost daily now, so I'm constantly on Instagram streams a lot. I might, but since this stream is full, I might just start my own stream just because I don't know. It seems like I got 12 Instagram messages. Who the fuck is sending me all these messages? I don't know. I'm scared to even open that shit and look right now. I'm getting the echo. Should I run out the back? Hey, bruh. You already know they watching. They listening to all your phone calls, your conversations with your relations. They listening. Eric Snowden told you that we Snowden. Now you're golden, 'cause they got you frozen. They listening to all your phone calls, your conversations with your relations. Wait, I think I know what that is. What is? You think you know what is? The echo or what? Yo, Dora's good, guys. You know how we doing it. Dual stream. I do the dual stream afternoons. We are live on Instagram. We are live on the YouTube. Everybody on my Instagram, y'all ain't gotta go to the YouTube channel and watch over there. But please just click subscribe, hit the like button, notification bells, and all that good shit. The YouTube channel does look a little different. If you look from Instagram, the iPhone camera gives you a more narrow field of view, whereas the YouTube camera, which is actually my PlayStation camera, gives you a way wider view of the studio and of the studio audience. My main girl Jen. They just certain pieces I gotta keep up so I can see them all the time. They just certain pieces I just gotta keep up right now because I like it so much. I like it. Except that part. I like everything else so much. How you doing? How you doing? You YouTube niggas, the realest. I know that's right. We got some biases over here, you know what I'm saying? And my man P said YouTube niggas, the realest niggas. Say y'all Instagram guys are newbies. Y'all newcomers to the scene. So we've been doing art and education on YouTube for 9 years, 8-9 years now. Art and education over here on this side, you know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta share though. Saba, the goddess. Oh, I know who you talking about. That's not her. No. Oh, I just put it on my fucking. I just put the phone up there. Facts, Napalm. Facts. So the chick I'm just listening to. The name of that song is Everything. Black is Everything. Her name is. How do I even search on this thing? Wait a minute. Go back. Search. Her name is Taronda Jones.
Yes. What does black mean to you?
I'm already streaming on Instagram. Instagram gonna kick me off if I play this shit. But yo, look it up, yo. Look up Black is Everything. Taronda Jones. The song will make you love yourself. I gave myself a big hug when I was listening to that track, yo. I just hugged myself because it's so true. Like I said, I heard the song and I made a reel just because I heard the song. Like, you know what? I gotta share this track with other people. Somebody else need to hear this shit. You know? Taronda, she is so fly. Her voice is so beautiful. The words are so powerful. You can't deny the track. It's a good song, yo. Black is Everything. I done listened to that shit like 7 times already. Yeah, she's a dope. I definitely got to listen to some more of her projects. Yo, what's good? Dora, what you doing? And Jennifer, if anybody wants to pop on the live stream with me, just do it. Doobie time. I got instead of the doobie, I'm doing the little with a little weed pipe. He said with a corn cob pipe in the butt and nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman. Hey, how come Frosty the Snowman was a smoker? How can I be thinking about shit like that now about my youth. They was trying to get everybody to smoke. Even the snowman was smoking. But if you made out of snow and smoke is hot, wouldn't you be melting your... Okay, I'm going too deep down a rabbit hole already. I'm going to just stop right there. Let me just stop. Taronda is in Orange is the New Black? I mean, I stopped after season... When they switched the prisons and all the women had to go to another prison or something. The Pusey died. That was like... And then the one girl, she took the gun from the cop. I forgot how that last season went. That was season 4? I watched a lot of Orange and the New Black because it was a really good show. But Taronda Jones is on that show? I didn't know that. We need the link. Did you forget about the touch up on the painting? No, I told you I'll be home next month, bro. I told you I'm coming home next month. I'll be down there. I need to see you, bro. Got mine, so let's catch this higher learning. Never thought about that, huh? Yo, they tried to get us to smoke every which way we could when we was younger, man. We even had candy cigarettes, bubblegum cigarette, even chewing tobacco. Like, you remember the Big League Chew? It was like bubblegum, but it came in a little pack, something like this, and it was all stringy, like chewing tobacco. Get the kids early, man. You gotta program these kids. Tobacco. Get them to chew tobacco, get them to smoke. Give them little candy cigarettes. Give them Frosty the Snowman with a pipe, a corncob pipe. Smoking. Did we ever see Frosty load his pipe? Did we ever see what he put in there? I don't know if we ever saw what Frosty was smoking. Cause this motherfucker was magical now. You remember he always been glittering and shiny and shimmery and shit. That motherfucker been on that dust.
What's up?
Yo, what's good? How you doing?
Good. My dog's going crazy.
I see that. What's the dog's name?
Honey.
Honey?
She's feisty.
I see that.
She don't know how to act sometimes.
What you got going on today?
Nothing. About to pick up maybe in about an hour, pick up my daughter.
He was smoking those ice cubes.
What?
No, I'm talking to some people on YouTube too.
Oh.
The kids aren't out of school yet?
So my daughter goes to Catholic school. No, I'm not Catholic.
You just...
She just goes to Catholic school, okay?
See?
Don't judge me.
Nah. I was taught to look, listen, and learn. I'm just listen. I'm listening. Continue on.
So, their school gets out at 4:45 because they have like schooling and then after school activities and stuff.
So this is a whole conversation right here.
Right.
You are not.
Let's talk about it.
You are not a practicing Catholic.
I'm not Catholic. I've never been Catholic.
But you choose to send your child to a Catholic school, and
yes.
And so I would assume that's the choice between public school or the school that she currently attends. And so, what made you make that choice? What was one of the determining factors of not attending public school?
Right. So the school sent us a letter at the end of 4th grade, because they changed the system. It used to be 6 to 8 middle school. 5th grade, changed it to 5 to 8 now. So they sent a letter at the end of 4th grade saying the middle school that she's assigned assigned to is their performance is below average.
Ooh.
So you either have a choice. You could apply to this Catholic school, or basically pay for, out of pocket another school. So I was like, man, this is a difficult decision because, I don't really subscribe to, a lot of stuff. So it was difficult, but I had to do it because I knew my child is shy. She's quiet. Like, she just developmental wise, I knew that putting her in the middle school, she probably wouldn't thrive. She would probably shut down more. So, this in particular Catholic school, it's majority Spanish, actually. I think there's like one white kid in her class. And it's very small. It's one class per grade. And it's better for her. I can't say I'm going to do the same for my son. I don't know yet because he's more of an intellect. My daughter is like me. We're more artistic. We're like kinesthetic. We have to feel it. We have to, our emotions have to be invested in it in order for us to pick it up. So this works for her because it's a small setting and she gets more one-on-one attention because of the bed. Yeah. And it's better education. So for me, it's about, that's what it's about. Like, one time. Yeah. And that's the thing I was worried about. But in public school, she was a minority. There weren't that many black kids in her class in public school. It's getting better now. But now she's still a minority because she's amongst a whole bunch of Spanish kids. And she doesn't speak Spanish. She's not Spanish. So she's still a minority, but I feel like she's getting the best education now. Better than she would in middle school. So that's why I made that decision.
At her current school, is the religion a part of the curriculum? Is that I would imagine that it's almost like it's built into their curriculum, a part of their faith and belief system.
Yeah, so they teach them. That's where I have to not correct. I don't want to correct because I'm not saying my child has to be the same religion as me. But I do have conversations with her if they're talking about, I don't believe in a condemning God or, the way that the Bible, I can't say the Bible, the way that it's taught through people. I just don't believe that, we're worthless individuals and God, is here to have pity on us and we're going to hell. And that's not my theory, but it does get taught, and they do have to go from time to time to Catholic, to Mass. And so we have discussions about it. I tell her what I believe. We have discussions even with my son. By the way, my daughter's 11 and my son's 8, so I try to have certain discussions with them, like, what do you think God is? Or my son thinks God is a he. I don't think God's a he. I don't think God is a gender. My daughter is more like that too, but I just leave it as an open discussion because I want them to really cultivate what their spirituality is, what their religion is for themselves. So we do have conversations around it. If she hears something that's kind of like, oh, well, I'm a sinner or something like that, I try to break that down and ask her what she thinks that means and, So, yeah, that's the difficult part. It's important to have those types of cards. Right. And I think for me, I grew up in, my background is Christian. I grew up in a Christian household. And for me, I just had questions like, why? And to get the answer of the Bible said so or because God, that's not a real true answer. So it really just became a journey. I joined a cult. That was fun. for a second. I just had to learn my own spiritual path, but I do think foundation is important. Not to say it has to be a religious foundation, but I do think spirituality and finding yourself and finding what relationship you have with the higher source, God, Gaia, whatever you choose to call it, if you have a higher source, if you don't. I think that's important to ground you in everything that we're surrounded by. So.
Yeah. Well, I completely agree wholeheartedly with everything you just said, and I wish that more parents would give their children a wider breadth of knowledge when it comes to religion, and the opportunity to explore and, like you say, kind of shape their own idea of
Right.
of what this thing is and what it actually means to be a part of this creation. And so I think that tradition, that I just call religion tradition, because most of the time, if you're Christian, it's because your mom was Christian and her mom was Christian, or and it goes that way. And you're Catholic because your father was Catholic, and so when you come into a family structure like that already has a standard or a dominant religious belief, then you're just basically indoctrinated into that religious belief, and then now you're boxed in thinking that this is the only proper way to believe or worship or fellowship, and you look at everyone else as the other. And so at a younger age, just like they say, once again, she's not Spanish, but she goes to a school where it's majority Spanish, and I'm pretty sure that most of these kids speak Spanish, so she will probably pick up some Spanish words, and it's easier to learn multiple languages at a younger age. If you learn 3 different words for water, when you learn your first word for water, then you'll always know those 3 different words. And so at an earlier age, if you're exposed to more religions, you can pick up on the continuity, the uniformity, the similarities, and the underlying tone of all religions, because I feel that all religions at the core say the same thing, that we are spiritual beings in a physical form. Don't treat people bad. That's every religion says the same thing. Don't treat people bad. We're all the same. And so don't put yourself in the box. But when kids have the opportunity to experience different things, and not be forced or pigeonholed into believing a thing, but coming to their own conclusion, I think it just works better that way.
I agree. I think a lot. I think I'm gonna say something that's probably like, what the hell are you talking about?
That's the way to say it. That's the place to say it.
Especially us as Black people, I feel like we're raised because we think. I had this theory that we think that we really were slaves, right? We think that we believe the hype. We believe the hype that we actually were slaves, a lot of us, and we fixate on that trauma that we were enslaved, but we were never slaves. So I feel like it created this dynamic of pigeonholedness. You know what I mean? Like, where you see white kids growing up and they have vast, and I'm talking about generals, I'm not talking about specifics, I'm talking about just in general, they operate more freely. They operate, they explore more. They at a young age, they seem to be less scared of things. Where because we have our history, and I'm just talking about factual, not like it's a fact that we were enslaved, but we aren't slaves. We were never, we don't have slave mentality. And I feel because of this trauma, we think that we have to be limited. So a lot of us grow up in a very limited way of thinking and a very scared way of thinking. And the more, and we don't expose our children. I can honestly say we don't expose our children enough to different cultures and different um, ideologies because we're terrified. Um, but that hinders them in the long run because that doesn't let them think and expand and be what they are. It leaves them limited based on the trauma that we endured, but we don't really emphasize like who we are. We're not slaves. We were enslaved. We're not slaves. So I know that was like a rant.
No, no,
But that's just my point.
no. That's the thing. Uh, I think the African American or the American Negro is a created creature.
Right.
Through the generational trauma of being enslaved people, um, the colonizers and enslavers instilled a psyche into the enslaved person to create in them a mentality of servitude, of obedience, of being less than, of being subservient. And so, after generation and generation and generation of this indoctrination of this new psyche, this new mindset of an entire people, they created the Negro. There was no fucking Negro before slavery. You know, we were, and that's the thing. Our history is so lost. I don't know what the fuck we were. I don't know who we were.
Right.
You know, and we're still trying to figure that out. I'm listening to Dane Calloway a lot over the past couple of years, and Dane Calloway say we are the Niji, that we are the indigenous copper-colored people who were here in Turtle Island fucking 30,000 years ago, that we were already here, and that the Europeans came and took slaves that were already here. And so when you think about the story of the slave trade, why would people leave one continent, come to another continent that's already filled with people, push these people away, then go to another continent and get another group of people and then bring all? It just seems like convoluted and too much when you actually think about how difficult that must have been. And then when you really look into the research of the history, like most slaves from West Africa didn't even come to the continental US. They were mostly like in the islands and further south of here. And so once again, not really understanding the complete history of who we are and where we come from, and the simple fact that we can't trace ourselves to a nation like other people can. And once again, this gives us this psychological hurdle that white people don't have to think about. They don't have to think about this shit, because you can ask a white person, so where are you from? And they'll say, oh, well, my mom's Scottish and my dad's Irish, and or you know, we're German in here, and they can tell you exactly what little province they came from in their home country, where we as a people, we can't really do that. We don't have the ability to do that because it's been destroyed and lost. We can trace, me and my family are trying to trace our shit back now. We got back to fucking 1790-ish. That's as far back as we can go.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I think our family traced it back. My maiden name is Whitlock, and they traced it back to the slave owner of Whitlock. But that was it. Like,
you know,
nothing
and
else. Like, but this is my question. With all of that, what do we do with that information? Understanding that we have been indoctrinated for years and years and years. I don't identify as a victim. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a victim mentality.
No.
Yes, I know that I'm brainwashed. Yes, I know that there's indoctrination going on. But I feel like I feel like we hold on to that fact instead of saying, okay, what are we going to do? You know what I mean? Like, we understand, but we're also understanding that this isn't this doesn't have to be I feel like we subscribe to it. You know what I mean? Like, and we stay under that victim mentality. And it's like, where do we go from here? What's the solution? You know what I mean? I think about, I could be wrong because I will be the first to tell you, I'm not a historian. Like, I'm not well in depth with these things, okay? So I have to do a disclaimer. But I think about Jewish people, and I think about the Holocaust, and I think about what they did with that afterwards. And I'm not comparing apples for apples. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just trying to understand us as Black people, specifically as American Black people. What are we going to do other than complain about it?
That's the ultimate question. I mean, I see that the only thing we can do is, our children are our greatest weapon. Educate the children. That's one.
Right.
Educate the children. Educate the children. Because we are brainwashed, but we are actively trying to re-educate and reprogram ourselves. And so, as long as we stay on this constant mission and instill as much as we can, as early as we can, into our children, we have to make good people. That's the first thing. We have to make more good people, more educated people who will always be inquisitive, who will always question authority, even our authority, and who will always maintain that creative spark, because the creativity dies in a lot of us too. So that's one. We have to make good people. Two, we have to organize in a very quiet way. When we organize, we march and we yell and we shout and we throw and we smash and we break and we burn, and everybody just expects that from us. And they say, well, let them do that and they'll calm down and shit go back to normal. We broadcast too much. And then when anything does kind of get traction, Black Lives Matter. You know what? Yeah, Black Lives Matter. And it gets traction, and then there goes the money, and then the funding, and then everybody else want to jump on the bandwagon. And then when the one kid shot the other kid at the Black Lives Matter rally because he got hit with a skateboard, this was all white people. This was a Black Lives Matter rally. It's 3 white guys attacking another white guy, and a white guy shoots and kills another white guy at a Black Lives Matter rally. Why? Because you're too fucking loud. Not everybody want to be in your shit. So we need to organize. The movement of a people, the voice of a generation, still asking to be equal, facing extermination. If all lives matter, where are our reparations? Financially challenged, totally miseducated, mentally damaged, what? Reprogrammed for self-hatred, COINTELPRO, mass incarceration, but the chains are starting to fail. Marcus told me I am African. Malcolm told me I am beautiful. Stokely told me I am a champion. Maya told me to be truthful. The elephant in the room has awakened a sleeping giant. No more marching, no more riots, no more protests. A mental revolution is much more quiet. All the fucking marching and all of that shit, I don't think that gets us anywhere. We've been marching since Malcolm and Dr. King, so I think that's like number 2. Number 1, make good people. Number
Yeah.
two, organize silently. When X stepped on the scene, the shit was so crazy because the Nation of Islam had millions of members, and nobody knew. And when the white community figured out how big their membership is, they're like, "How the fuck did we know this shit?" And that's why they had to get the FBI and everybody watching their ass, because there wasn't all the social media, and these motherfuckers moved in silence. They moved in silence. So we need to learn how to organize in silence and keep shit to ourselves. That's
I
number
agree.
two. And number three, we need to stop exporting our intellectual goods. My aunt is probably one of the smartest people I know, literally, and I'm not just bragging because I'm not saying it because she is the um, director for the electrical division of Boeing, the airplane company.
Mm.
Like, she's smart,
Wow.
but she works for Boeing. Why not use your intelligence to build something for us? She's going to retire from Boeing in a couple of years and work for them people for 25, 30 years.
Right.
And gave all of her intelligence, her
Knowledge,
creativity, and
yeah.
everything to this major corporation. We need to keep that shit to ourselves.
Right.
That's another thing that always fucks us up. And I don't know, there's like, but these are really broad ideas, and how to get this understanding to us in general is the part I don't understand, because the social media just washes everything away, and they give you Ice Spice and Shorty Red and all these other people, and it's just like the message gets lost, and it seems like the hold on the youth is so strong that it's fucking sad sometimes. So
I agree.
first
I
thing
agree,
first,
but I'm also,
make good people.
yeah, I love that. I love to make good people, and it really gets back to the foundation. You know, once you set a foundation, then you watch them fly, and you watch their brains just explode into different aspects and areas, and you know, but I think that's so important to not limit them at such a young age, where they feel like they have to follow mommy or daddy, their way of thinking, their way of doing things. Like, no, that's not why we're here, to be machines, to just put one foot in front of the other. So I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with being more organized. Um, yeah, I feel like, but that goes with the indoctrination. That's how they trained us to be. But at some point, we just have to stop believing that we're lower. I think we honestly believe that we are slaves, or we're lower. The way we act as a collective, it needs to be on a higher consciousness. It has to be from a place of self-knowledge and self-love, and I don't think that's the message that we give out, even in our music, even in our, the way we treat each other, the way, I was looking at Apple. I think I was looking at top music, whatever, and it's just bashing each other. Like, if you listen to the content, it's just like hating on each other, or it's so like vain, like materialistic. I got this, but it's not educational. It's not edifying. It's not like, know thyself so you can impact other people. Like, expand your spiritual knowledge of self. Learn who you are, so when you walk out, when you walk into a room, you're a freaking galaxy in yourself, and then it motivates other people to just expand who they are and believe in themselves. Like, we don't get taught those things. We're just like puppets. We're just, and I don't know. It breaks my heart that, I know we talk about getting to the core of who we are so we can change things. And I can't say we're not. We are. But I wish that it was at a faster pace. I wish we were further along than where we are. But I do think it is happening on the other. I always say, like, we can pinpoint the negatives, the leader of the unknown beings, on the opposite side of that, it is happening too. So
Yeah. But when you think of, like you say, a couple of maybe 15 or 16 generations of trauma is going to take double that to get back to a good point. But
that's very true.
but then I don't know why it's the structure is so constructed to always keep us at the bottom. I really think it's because of our potential that we probably have the greatest potential, and so they constantly stagnate that, and so every time we do get a very charismatic leader who is for the people, they ostracize or outcast, blackball, or assassinate that leader. That's a setback, and then we are constantly getting setback, and then when we do have um, honest grassroots movements that come up, they're co-opted and taken out and disgraced, and so like we have to be aware. That's why I say we need to move in silence a lot more, because we know that we're meant to be the bottom rung. If we don't want to be the bottom rung, we got to organize together and make plans and strategize, because they're going to just constantly throw stumbling blocks. But at the same time, like I say, the victim mentality is that, oh, there is no way to come up. It is.
Right.
It's hard,
It is.
but the
And
only thing.
the difference is, it's emotional intelligence. We are very emotional creatures, but we're not capitalizing that we are intelligent as well.
Nope.
So we're lashing out like we're little kids.
Yep.
No, like you use the emotional intelligence to move.
So the one thing I do see right now is that a lot of, once again, these traditions that people have, even with politics, where most African Americans vote Democrat. I see a lot of people starting to switch their opinion on it, and I'm not either party. I don't.
Right, I'm not
You know,
either party.
I don't go either
I
side.
think it's all one party.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's the corporate party. There's the corporate party and corporate interests, and it's the you're going to get somebody who's going to lean real heavy on the corporate side and say fuck the people, or they're going to lean real heavy on the people side and still try to keep the corporations happy at the same time. So
Right.
you're not going to ever get this savior from any party, but just the simple fact that um, the paradigm shift is happening, where you know they are thinking outside of the box and questioning, okay, why do we keep voting Democrat if this shit don't ever change? So if you can just get people starting to question and switch their attitudes towards certain issues, then more concepts will come online, and bigger ideas will come online, and more change will come online. So I think right now, if we can once again, this TD Jakes thing with Puff Daddy and all of that. So we see these things are happening. The systems, they're starting to crack wide open.
Yeah.
Everybody sees nothing is perfect. These things are not perfect, and we see where the fallacies are and how these people have used us and utilized us for years to gain generational wealth that they don't share with us. And so we need different strategies. Even Dr. Sebi said that these uh, black billionaires are allowed to happen. You can get rich. A lot of people can get rich, but you will not be wealthy unless it's allowed. And Sebi said when he came up with his cures, because he swears up and down he cured AIDS and glaucoma and everything. And he said, when I figured this out and I had proof, I thought I can just go to people like Oprah Winfrey, and they would help the brother out. And he was like, nah, they're not in positions to help me. They're not in a position to help us. And so we have to be aware that it really has to be from the bottom up, because we have enough black billionaires in this country where your child should be able to go to a black private school with no problem.
Right.
You know,
Right.
with no problem.
Right.
But it's not there. You know, and then once again with the Black Lives Matter thing, there was so much money in there. There should be a Black Lives Matter scholarship fund in every fucking city. There should be Black Lives Matter after school centers. But where did the money go? You know, so
Where is it?
so organizing and quiet and not getting corrupted. But I still think it's an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle for a long time, but at the same time, I think that we are spreading enough awareness and enough information, and the system is just like so blatantly corrupt now that even
Right.
even people who don't really want to see it, they can't help but see it. You can't help but see it. Shit fucked up. And this is telling us we got to do something different.
If you if you if you keep focusing on that, that takes away from you, right?
Yep.
Learn. That's so reactive, and it's on us. We have to learn that, and I feel like that we have yet to learn that. We focus on the obvious. We focus on what they are doing to us, and we're not edifying ourselves to be like, oh, this is who I am. I'm a powerful person. Like, if everybody believed that, then this wouldn't be an issue. If the focus wasn't them and it was on us,
Hmm.
then we would be stronger. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm a fucking giant.
That's right. That's right. That's what it is. Like,
But I'm just happy you have children. You know, beautiful minds like you. This is what we need. This is it's literally weaponizing our children, but in a positive way. You know, and I try to instill as much in my child as possible, and just keep your mind open, son, and question everything. Always question everything. Stay inquisitive. Life is beautiful, and
right.
authority is always going to try to trip you up, and I'm not telling him to go be a criminal or nothing, but understand who you are as a person, understand all your rights and all your laws, and don't fall to authority just because they're authoritative figure. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Right.
be able to move and make your own way in this world. And the thing, like, what I actively try to do now too is not mean mug men, you know. And I'm in a grocery store. I see other black men. I'm not. Hey, how's it going? And I try to consciously make an effort of smiling at other men and speaking to other men, strangers. Um,
Yes.
and so we need to start somewhere. We're not enemies. We don't know each
Right.
other, but we know each other. I'm going through the same shit you going
Yeah.
through. You know what I'm saying? You're,
Yeah.
you're, you're going through the same shit I'm going through, and I acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? When we
Right.
need we need to build a common unity. Everybody else got their communities, and we don't have. We say we got a community, but we don't have a common unity. And
Okay.
once we can
So
build
I'm going to
that.
say something that's real controversial. This,
Hmm.
this is what I find. It's granted. Okay. This is what pisses me off. I'm going to say it. I've said it a couple of times. There's some outlets. There's some places, right? That's trying to get it together for the community. These people do not do enough collaboration with you have excellent opportunities in each place, right? Why are y'all separated? Collaborate. Come together if that's what it's for. You know, like, I love all the groups. So, and mind you, obviously, you can hate on me all you want. I'm still gonna love y'all. I'm still gonna show y'all love. Y'all can talk shit about me, but I'm still gonna love you and I'm still gonna support. But this is what frustrates me, is that our egos get in the way of the agenda. If the agenda is to bring black people together, to ignite black people, and we have organizations of color, of the various colors, and we're not working together, it defeats the purpose. We're not growing. Now it's ego-driven instead of community-driven. That's it. I'm gonna be
No,
done with it.
once again, I agree. I agree. It's getting better though. It's getting better. Yo, I gotta show you this.
I'm about to get hated on. I just know. I'm about to get hated on. But I don't care. Okay? Black on my crime. No flag. Yes. Yes. I'm so like.
Yay! What's up, bro?
I'm so awards don't mean anything. Accolades don't mean anything. Taking pictures don't mean anything. If the goal is community, if the goal is bringing together, let's do that. Because then we get sidetracked, and again, we're a part of the agenda. I can get the funding here. I can get money here. I can do this. But we're still not seeing people come together. So I love all of these organizations. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. You know, as a single mom trying to navigate my own community, and I came out here in 2006 and there wasn't anything going on. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this is a culture shock. And it's beautiful to see these organizations coming together, you know, events being held. But for me, it means nothing if the community is not being brought together. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna get hated on. I just.
It'll be alright.
The hate's coming. It's coming.
It'll be alright. It ain't hate. That's their opinion. Everybody got an opinion. You know? But opinions aren't facts are facts, and opinions aren't facts. And I mean, there's a difference. I'm saying you saying facts. So if they have an opinion,
That's true.
it is what it is. You know.
It is what it is.
But I think the organization part. But once again, we've been trained to, you know, keep the house nigga from the field nigga, the dark skinned nigga from the light skinned nigga, you know, and so it's that mentality it still seeps in, you know, generation and after generation. And when you look at the doll test is getting better actually. It's gotten a little bit better. I can't remember the last ones they did, but I think in the early 2000s they did the doll test again. It's a little bit better now, a teeny smidget, but we can still see it's just like what the fuck, like it's still there, like, and these are children, and so the kids, it's the child, it's the mind of the child. This child will be you one day. This child is half of you. This is your second chance to live a life. Make a good person. This I don't know, like that's all we can do really to change this thing, because we put shit in, we get shit out. We make shitty people, we're going to get a shitty society. We're going to get a shitty world. We're going to get the victim mentality over and over and over and over. And we have to get rid of that. And the only way to get rid of that is to instill good morals, good values, instill self-esteem, self-motivation.
Yeah.
We need to instill all this into the children. Simple as that.
I
You know?
agree 100%.
And like you say, give them the liberty to explore spirituality. I'm not going to pigeonhole you into anything. I need you to be able to maneuver in this world when I'm not here. You know, because I'm not exactly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be here forever. And when I'm gone, you got to do something. You know, we all play a part in this story, the human story. And some of us get written about, like Dr. King and Abraham Lincoln and Joan of Arc, and some of us might not get written about. But Joan of Arc ain't fight a whole army by herself, and Dr. King ain't march across that bridge by his damn self. And you know, Abraham Lincoln ain't run the country by himself. There's all of us are here, and we all play our part, and it's a very significant part. And that's why I choose to paint you and your children, because you are as important as Beyonce or whoever the fuck else. You know, we all are we all have a very important part to play, and we need to be able to do that in a good consciousness and in a good effort to just perpetuate goodness. I don't know, but like putting that into the children. Don't be a dickhead.
I agree. 100%, I agree.
So.
Well, thank you for letting me hop on here.
I appreciate your company and your conversation. You're awesome. Thank you. I said I appreciate your company and conversation. You're awesome.
Yes, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I look forward to hopefully in the spring doing some more artwork.
Yes.
Well, not me doing the artwork, but you know.
Yes, we definitely. Yeah, I definitely gotta get some more.
All right.
All right. Chat with you later.
See you later.
Bye. I don't think anyone's going to hate on her. Nah, Jennifer's cool. Like I say, that's her and her kids in that piece. Nah, she's real cool. So that was an hour in the studio right there. Dang, that was a good hour though. I like it. That was a nice conversation. No one stayed in my Instagram. I probably lost a few Instagram followers just now, being so pro-black. But that's all good, you know? That's neither here nor there. I'm fine with that. Now this my man Ciroc. He make music. I be in his, like, if he has room, sometimes he'll invite me into his stream, but his streams always be popping. Like he already got like the whole chat going. Like, so Ciroc boys, this is his stream, but when he's on, like everybody wants to be in his fucking stream. Though he's cool as shit. But and I just try to watch other people's streams, make sure everybody get views and shit, comments and likes and shit. I got one of my other YouTube homies. I'll be trying to check his YouTube channel out. Make sure he get views and shit. But yeah, that's the type shit we on. it is what it is. She's a very intelligent person, a very critical thinker. I enjoy having conversations with critical thinkers and intelligent people. She admits that she's more creative, but she does have a very strong understanding of what the fuck is going on, because she's a mom. So actually, I want to play around with this background a little bit. Yesterday I kind of did a bit more to his face. You know what? His ear was something I meant to do. Damn it, man. Okay, I forgot the. Yeah, she's lovely. Oh well, you speak the truth. Hey, it be like that. And trust me, that's why my channel stopped growing a long time ago. See, my man want me to go live with him now. I'm about to go in with Ciroc. I might have to mute myself. But Yeah, that's like the art, especially when I was doing my reader series real big, and I'm painting shit like fucking blueprint for Black Power and painting fucking message to the black man and theology of time and all that shit, yo. I couldn't help but have these conversations, yo. And after a while, like I even had a lot of commenters be like, "Yo, bro, if you change your content, you'll get more subscribers." And it's just like, yo, Sarat, what's good, bro?
Cool, man. What you say? I said, what a female mean when she said, I don't want nothing?
Shit, that means she wants you to read her mind. No, that means she wants you to read her mind and get her exactly what she want without her having to tell you.
No. There you go. So that's why you got to ask the women first. She needs, get her something so she can be like, oh my God, my man got me something. Yeah, they just want to post it for the ground.
That's all.
Yeah. You better figure it out. Man, why you think my old lady on me so hard? Man, she like to post that tight.
Yeah. But it'd be better if it's like, it'd be better when it's a random Monday and not on Valentine's Day when she can post like, ooh, I came home and my boo got me XYZ. I hate when people wait for a certain day to like do some shit, yo. Like, exactly. That wouldn't be better, yo. Nah.
I mean, they don't. I mean, you know what's more scary because I ain't get you nothing.
But
That's crazy.
nah, I go hard body on the
What you say, dope? You hate to see what church do?
on the black knowledge shit, cause I done read my shit, so I know. We can talk about this shit all day, and we can talk about all the problems and all the issues, cause they are definitely there. And we still do a lot of victim mentality, and this is all true. And so what can we do to change this thing? You know, what can you do? How can you add something of value to the community? Where can we start? And it can be the littlest thing as making art and trying to put the books in the art to try to help educate people that way, to lead people towards the knowledge. Any little thing. If you're a parent, don't be a lazy parent. Help. Teach them kids. Teach them. Because they're going to learn some shit in school that may not be 100% accurate. So we got to keep them on their toes. And, you ain't got to argue with the teacher. But, I know you got to know that for your test. So you put that answer down on the test because we need you to pass the test. But in actuality, it's XYZ. And they gonna always tell you it's this. But you don't have to think that. Just do that for the test. And I wouldn't say I'm a hard atheist, but I don't subscribe to no real system of spirit, even spirituality. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so like my son, I never pushed that shit on his ass.
That's they look like CD Lamb a little bit. They look like CD Lamb with a body on the suit.
You say who?
They look like CD Lamb.
Who's that?
You know CD Lamb. You know you're a Cowboy fan. Oh, okay, that's home. Yeah, I fuck with that. Hey, how long it took you to get that good? Man, that's Michael B. Jordan, man.
Damn. I've been painting. I've been painting like this since like 2009. Really is when I started painting. Like 2009. So 2009.
2009, so that's what, about 14 years?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Man, I went second and third like that. I did. It's coming. It's big. It's not the cast. I mean, my cold. I got a drink from there.
That's
No scam type shit.
that's some old shit.
That shit weird. Even one might be a scam. Shit might be. Let's go let me know.
She said, "Great question and great answer." And goddamn. Man, we gotta do something different, bro. Something gotta change. I said, I don't know exactly. Where you located at? Where you located? Oh, that's what's up. I hear you. You wanna commission me to do a piece of art? Hmm? She just talking. She don't want to do nothing with art. You want a commission or what? You want to be? You just want to be painted? I keep forgetting what I'm working on. His ear, the ear.
What's up, Julio? I see you, my boy. What's up? I don't really know.
Yo, this group of people right here be hell, bro. They be here tripping. Oh, yo, so fly. You still in here? What you doing? You at work till 4, ain't it? Then you gotta do shit when you get home. I'm gonna try to paint till 5. I got a late start tomorrow. I don't gotta be to work until 8, but I don't get off until 4. I gotta do my prison class in the morning. So since I do have a later start to my day, instead of getting off at 9, I can probably play till like 10 maybe, because I can still sleep until like 5 or 5:30 and still have enough time for the gym and still have enough time to get to work by 8. We'll get to the prison by 8. Damn.
If you get that shit back, nigga, I'm gonna try to get it back. I'm doing it now. It's talking about do you want to contact the customer? Yeah, no, man. I did it wrong. I'm gonna figure it out.
You trying to get $25 back from what?
A free $25. They probably gonna thank the Lord today for that. I was on my last $2. Sitting at 25, goddamn.
Ain't that a bless? Look at God. Hey, they say he'll make a way. Oh, you off? Chilling? I'm gaming. You already know the game. Look, I gotta do at least an hour of painting, at least, so I don't feel so guilty when I play the game. Cause lately I ain't gonna lie, yo. Since the clan been popping like this, yo, I play more video games than paint, yo. I ain't even lying, yo. Bruh. I paint for 2 hours and then play games for like 6 hours. But I try to tell people, I'm a fucking gamer, yo. A lot of people don't realize that shit, yo. I'm a hardcore fucking gamer.
No, that's not. 25 sold on that walk. Shit, man, that walk is expensive by that now, Julio. You know, for around me, it worth about 200 now. About $200 to get some motherfuckers some that. Some like them certified kid now, yeah.
200.
Yeah, you want to talk about $200? Y'all must have that much shit.
Mm-mm. Oh, girl, you ain't heard my garage band beats yet. That's when we really get in the zone. Some smoke and garage band beats and paints. But I've been doing the Instagram shit a lot lately, man. Just chilling with motherfuckers on Instagram because I ain't really been having shit to listen to. 1900, goddamn. I wanna you know what? Let me boost this up. Let me boost this up. Show you what I'm doing. Come on, camera. So that nigga musty. Anybody can do art, bro.
Man, I'm talking about like the shading and the structure of the face and shit, man. I can't do that shit, bro.
Well, you can.
I was trying though. I was trying like a motherfucker, man. I even took art school.
You word?
Alright, go ahead. Oh. This is that.
How long you was in art school? Is it me? Did I freeze up? What happened? Oh. Cause all y'all got y'all cameras up. What the hell? What you doing, bro?
Shaving my beard.
Uh-oh.
So I make sure I get swallowed.
I know that's right. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing. Shit. Don't do it like you did yesterday. Do it different tonight. You know what I'm saying? She said she from the back. You know, now you're not trying to see what things is. My shit.
Trying to get the same motherfucking
Mm-mm. Something different, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm trying to get my freak on.
Sucking it upside down today, baby.
But only because I love you, though. Yeah, only because I love you, though.
Sucking it upside down today.
I don't never let nobody else do that.
I'm sucking my dick recklessly, baby. Free.
You know, this a holiday. This a holiday. This is their holiday. Get right, you know. You gotta get right. It's a holiday. not hit her with the flower. Hit her with the bouquet. Man, hit her with the bouquet. beat the petals. Beat the petals off these flowers. Mm-mm. Shit, on the holiday, I'm going. No, shit. It's on Valentine's Day. I'm going in the back door. Shit, it's holiday, bitch. I'm going in the back door. No. Mm-mm.
That'd be a motherfucking lie. I spend this money. That's the biggest fucking lie in the world. Best performance you ever, you know what I'm saying? That's what this about right here. Yeah, I don't want this shit. I'm a grown man. I don't want no cool.
I'm a grown ass man. Mm. That's why I don't play the game, bro. I can't play the game. Yeah. Man, instead of buying you a dozen roses, I'm gonna go get some weed and we gonna smoke together. Cause I ain't just buying you some flowers just so you can look at them. Them shit's gonna die. Them shit's gonna die in 3 days. I'm good on that, bro. I say we gonna smoke weed together. Y'all gonna get you some weed, guys. Shit.
Yeah, that's it. Shit. I'm with you. Co-signing that. Get this bag of weed right here.
This the kind of flowers I like getting people. And get you these flowers. But nah, once again, man, I'm a big believer of like random shit. Like next weekend, let's go dolphin watching or some shit. Go down to the bay. Like I don't have to wait for Valentine's Day to do shit, bro. It's so weird that people put like so much emphasis on the one day.
It's the same shit like Christmas, man.
The same thing, and they try to get you to buy cards and buy chocolates and buy roses and buy all this shit and get you to spend all your money. And you can do, like I said, you can do that any day of the week. Why wait till this one day when the corporations say, "Oh, look, the candy on sale, the roses on sale." But man, look, man, I'm in my 40s, dog. Like when I was like into that shit, girls ain't had no social media to show that shit to nobody. Anyway, man, now like you say, it's just a little flashy thing to do now.
Oh, get my man not missing roses. Calling somebody and telling somebody. Yeah, just to brag.
Yeah, that's it. You just want to brag on that shit. I'm good.
My bitches is petty to each other, man.
Yeah,
Fine, nigga. They good for that shit. Go see that shit. Yeah, your man ain't get you long, girl. Bitch be crying in private.
damn.
Get the girl started to see her sad. Like, why you sad? I got this son. Because somebody done won up to her. Yeah. Bitch, you ain't getting no diamonds for Valentine's Day? You just gave me measly ass flowers, saying shit like last year? Yeah. Now you wonder why you ain't getting no pussy.
Mhm.
Ready? You know what I'm saying? Right? And that be the gold part. Women, and she'll never tell you why she mad at you.
Mhm.
She already got her something, so she, you know what I'm saying? She look crazy, but she got an attitude any damn way. They'll never know.
Women just like to show out for other women, bro. That's all it is. That's what eyelashes is for. That's what the nails is for. It's just like they just like to show out,
They
man.
don't get dressed for us no more, man. Back in the days, women got dressed for us. This is dressed for us,
No.
bro. Yeah, don't try to get dressed up when they going out to eat.
Yeah.
If another woman don't tell her she cute, she look good,
Then it's a problem.
your compliment don't mean shit.
Mm-mm.
You know that. Yeah, no. It's just that you better say something to let her know you see her. But she really don't value your shit. Hell. She don't got no value. Hell no. That's why they say like, yo, when you got a girl, that's when bitches be on you, bro. Bitches need to see you with bitches, man.
Fact.
Yeah. Why you think I'm posing? Why you think I'm posing on me? Bitches need to see you with bitches, bro. That's the game. Bitch gonna tell me that time. I ain't think you can get nothing like that, bitch. What the fuck you mean, huh?
Damn.
What you mean you ain't think I can get nothing like that? I ain't think you can get nothing like that. What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
And that's who it was, bro. Yeah, I know it was a damn goat.
I said I'm too old for a lot of games, man. This dating now is weird. Dating is weird as shit.
What you mean? You know I got you. I got you. So what you mean?
All right, so I did the ear. I really wanted to start working on the background, but I forgot I didn't really piece that ear in there like I wanted to.
So that's gonna be like the neutralizer. Like, yeah. You take care of me and my kids. That's all.
Mm-hmm. They say if they can't find you handsome, they better find you handy.
Yeah. Yeah, all that pretty boy shit that went out the window.
Yeah, you gotta be handsome or handy, nigga, and women like handy a lot more.
Yeah, you just gotta be a man with money.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, and he get cheated on though. And he get cheated on. Yeah, you just gotta be a man with money. And he get cheated on with more money and handsome. Yeah. Yeah, you get cheated on by the nigga that ain't shit. But his thing with Handy, you gotta watch out with Handy, because Handy ain't going with this. Her little retarded, two left hand having ass thing. She always gonna need Handy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You can always call Handy. Handy gonna always be that pussy. He ain't tripping.
Shit, they unicorn niggas just like unicorn women, yo. Like it's hard to find them because you ain't gonna hardly find a handsome and handy motherfucker who ain't gonna cheat on you, and you ain't gonna hardly find a badass bitch who got all her shit to go goddamn lock you down and help build you up either. So, because a woman who got all her own shit, girl, she don't go for no broke nigga.
Why people think women get men that make less than them? So they can control that. Okay. the goddamn, you know what I'm talking about, that certified wood. Yeah. Women know what they get on with this shit. It's all finesse move, man. Women is all about gaining, man. Women love the game. Yeah. I ain't mad at them, though.
No. No.
Everybody Kim K. That's just how I look at it. Everybody Kim K. No, baby love. No, baby love. No, baby love. I know baby love. Who you was? You Glorilla? You more of a Glorilla type.
Wait a minute. God damn. And you say, oh, you gorilla. Hey, even Shorty Red post pictures with her baby daddy.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sister Red did all that motherfucking barking and got big.
Oh man, look. Look. Skeet. Oh, skeet. Oh, skeet. Damn. Yeah, man.
That's why you can't play the game. You gotta rig it.
And this the thing too, like if she.
Nah, you just gotta create your own. I create my own game. Ain't no game.
That's rigging it.
That's rigging. I guess so. I guess it's real. Ain't no one in the game, you gotta rig the game. Shit, I own that motherfucker. Better rig that shit. I'm on the levels with the game. The game can't rid me, I rig it.
I heard the game don't change, only the players.
You feel me? And a lot of them fell off, man.
The game don't change. There's been the same scam they've been running since they said Mary had a virgin birth. Come on, women, who you out there sleeping with? Come on now.
Yeah, man. Okay. And women that won't be going. Shit, like we just dumb as hell. He do whatever I want, get him. I know for me, I'm stupid with your ass. Yeah, playing stupid with your ass the whole time. You play stupid, I'm gonna be stupid for you. Yeah. Let me go get a chip from here. But you better get you one of them naked smoothies.
A White Claw? What do you say?
A naked smoothie. Y'all ain't got the naked smoothies out there?
A naked smoothie? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, them naked smoothies get you black, but I like the green. I get the green when I get the blueberry, the mango one. I don't let that pineapple shit. I like the olive. I don't know which one that is. The one with all the fruit is called like machine.
That's not love. Like, nope. That's a rabbit hole. I'll go middle for women, worth cash. Take fake pretty in it. What? No. I don't know, man. I'm not. I do have. I've kind of realized like I do have a type when it comes to looks, but I don't necessarily stick to my type, honestly. I'm way more on connection. Like, I gotta be able to talk to a motherfucker. I get bored easy. I get bored easy as shit. So that's why I'm always trying to do something. And then sometimes, like, I don't feel like talking at all. And I just feel like shutting up and working on my art. And so, like, I don't know, just finding a good connection is the hardest thing, dog. Like, but when you can find that, I'm all in. So, that only child. Oh, damn. Only child who's an Aries? Jeez.
I know you gotta know how to control it. That make you a better person.
I control it, but
I know,
don't fuck with me all the time and get crazy. I'm acting like I'm crazy. And then you gonna call me crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna call you crazy. I'm just gonna say you just acting up right now. See?
Well, don't act up.
Nah, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about you. I'm always gonna be cool. That one thing about me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm always cool. I step when I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucker man before anything.
I heard you.
I try to be just a cool lad, nigga. But it's like, I never really know. I'm just one of the ones. I tell that, hey, ain't no feel good, miss. I'm tell you what it is and how I feel. How I feel like we should move. If you don't like that shit, then we can goddamn part way. You ain't gotta be serious.
You gonna always tell me how to talk, but that don't mean that I'm bad.
Yeah, see?
That's the reason.
That's the part. Yeah, that's the part right there. That's the part right there. Yeah. If you gonna move with a nigga, you gotta move with his program. You gotta move the way that nigga wants you to move. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. If you ain't got no program, then shit, then you move on. That motherfucker trying to show you how to do something.
You feel me? What it is, Dada Ski, what's happening?
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
Yes, shout out to
V-Day.
Oh, Day-Day, my bad. Day-Day, damn, nigga. Day-Day, Dada,
That's how I feel, man. If you love a motherfucker enough to see like some kind of future with him, that means you think he's competent and capable. If you think he's competent and capable, first of all, you I'm just a firm believer that the man should be head of household. I see relationships where it's not like that all the time, and sometimes that works. Sometimes the female just has a bit more masculine energy. She can be very, very, very feminine and still have like just more of a masculine energy about her, where she's makes more of the decisions about certain things. And trust me, I've seen it work. I've seen it work just fine. But I'm just more of a traditional person. I just think like if the man is the man, he should be the man, and let the woman have her space as the woman. You know. And so once again, if she is in love with a man and can see any type of future with this man, that means she already finds him competent and capable. And now she just should allow him to lead. And in his leadership, that means it's not like she doesn't have any say so, but he should have the final say so. And so before you met me, you would wear makeup every day. But I think you're beautiful just the way you are. And maybe you should just wear makeup if we're going out or if you're taking pictures or special occasions or something. Because I don't think you need to wear makeup every day. And then she should say, okay, cool, I won't wear makeup every day. Or just little simple things like that, you know? And then if a female finds like that little bit like intolerable, like then I don't know, like I'm really, really big into health and fitness. That's because if you're a healthy person, you have greater chances of living a longer life. If you live a longer life, you can experience more good things and make more memories and accomplish more terrific goals in your life. And so like I think that the partner I'm with should be somewhat concerned about their health and fitness. And so if I say, well, let's go for a walk or something like that, or come to the gym with me, and if like there's too much pushback behind that, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, it'd be the little things where I say women should be submissive, and they're like, I'm not gonna submit to a man, but you don't even know it may be as simple as not wearing makeup every single day, or going for a jog every other week or something like that, because that's what he's asking you to do. And in turn, he should be able to fucking protect you and lift all the heavy shit and open all the jars and be the majority breadwinner and provide security and support and everything else. Simple as that. You got 37 miniskirts because you had all that shit before you met me. You know what? I don't like when you wear them shits when you're not with me. When you're with me, it's fine. But when you're not with me, I don't like when you wear that shit. Sometimes you go out the house without a bra on. I don't like that. Certain shit like that. And it's just like, you're either going to do it or you're not because I'm asking you to. And if you don't do it, that means you don't respect me. That means you don't have faith in me. That means you don't see me as competent and able. That means this shit ain't gonna work. This shit not gonna work. Who?
Yeah, I know her. She talking about you ain't the first person that just told me that. I'm like, that somebody got to for me. Yeah. You like, you want to tell me like big sister? I think her box might be better than Tia. You know what I'm saying? She prettier than Tia. I understand that. I think she might have better box. Oh no, I don't know about that. Got that look. You know, that look don't mean. Tia look like she might be a little late in the bedroom. That look don't mean nothing. Tia look like she might be a little lazy in the bedroom. So Tia, she probably is. She probably like to get made love too. Princess gonna put your ass to sleep. She gonna put her own ass to sleep. She gonna put her own ass out. You gonna wake up looking at her crazy. She gonna be cooking like that. She gonna wake up looking crazy. You gonna be trying to hear what happened when you fell asleep. What did it happen? Why your shoes on together over to the side? This nigga been moving in, girl. This nigga been moving in. You ain't been moving in with your shoes together. Off to the side. You ain't shit, man. Trying to figure out what the fuck happened to these niggas. Wake up out there. You know, told nigga shit. That ever happened, you know, fell asleep around a shorty and then you woke up shit different. And you try to be cool, but you try to figure out how the fuck or what the fuck all this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know you fucked up. Fucked up in the trap. I had good free time while you was asleep, nigga. And was able to go through all my shit. You know that? She done got creative on your ass, nigga. Yeah, Tia one of them that do that shit for real. I feel Tia do that shit. But Tia don't fuck with the game no more. I don't fuck with Tia too. Because it's 40, man. Oh, that 40 shit? Motherfucking Roger. Roger is 40? Yeah, I'm just saying 40 look like Roger, man. You don't even know. He kind of he kind of do for real. That nigga the original Roger, man. You stupid as hell, man. That nigga the real he the real Roger. They got hands. They got them hands shaking like motherfucking Dudley, nigga.
God damn.
Them boys got them Dudley. That nigga named Roger, milk done. Roger, milk done. Oh, shit.
Damn.
That nigga stupid as hell, man. Man, I should commission you to paint that nigga's skull so I can laugh. Yeah. You got me visualizing this shit in my head. Yeah, man. Niggas don't worry that his pillow was done. Niggas painted that shit to lime green. I seen 40 the other day. He was on Wonder Bread Live, man. Drunk as hell. I said, look at this motherfucker. But that nigga ain't drunk, though. Exactly. That shit ain't crazy. He gonna get that same damn block. Yeah, what the hell ever happened to Allie, man? You see her in the streets? Allie in love, man. Allie got her a man. Oh, yeah? Yeah. They been going together for probably about a few months, probably about 6-7 months. Yeah, he a cool dude too, man. Yeah, cool man. Oh, yeah, that nigga be on the line? Nah. I don't think he be on the line like that. He a truck driver type shit. He be driving trucks and shit, so. How you know he cool, nigga? Because, like, I know. Like, I done talked to him before. Oh, okay. Yeah, he cool. Yeah, I know. Huh? He go stereo or some shit? Nah. I don't think he be on stereo. I don't think he really know nothing about stereo. Oh. That's some stuff with my before, man. Yeah, that shit comes to price of prayer, man. I know 40 sad than a motherfucker. Dudley give a fuck, man. Yes.
That's the part right there.
Dudley ain't got no motherfucking game, man. He got that.
Alright, I'm leaving out that screen. I'm about to wrap up. It's at 5 o'clock. Alright. I was in the studio for a little while. I swear, Saturday morning I'm gonna hit it hard. Cause actually, I really wanted to start back on that commission painting, but it's still a little wet. I might just save it to the weekend. I was hoping I can get to it today. The way it looks, I probably won't be able to get to it until Saturday. But Saturday morning, I'm definitely gonna hit that painting as hard as I can, as much as I can. Like I said, this is my own piece. I'm not in a terrible rush to get this done so fast. It'll get done when it gets done. And like I said, I photographed some stuff for my other series that I'm still working on. So I got some material lined up. And so I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot right now. It's the end of February, so I finished one painting this year. With the commission I'm working on that I really have to spend like this weekend working on, I may not be able to finish this painting in February, but I was going to be excited. Like, yeah, I finished a painting each month for the first 2 months. I was going to try to keep that rocking for like as long as I could and see if I could just finish a painting each month. But that commission is going to get in my way a little bit. So it's all good on that, because this is kind of close to being finished. Like I said, I really wasn't expecting to get it done in February unless I really just pushed it. And the only time I can push it is just sacrificing video game time, because I really don't do a lot of other shit. I've been telling myself I need to read a book this year, because I think I only read 2 books last year. So I need to read at least a few books this year. I didn't do a lot of reading last year. But yeah, I want to make more art. I showed so much art the past couple of years that I don't have anything new to show. So I want to take this year to make as many paintings as I can and not do so many shows. So more paintings, less showies. Read a few books this year, bro. You know, and keep working on Duolingo. Get your Spanish up. I see some of my people I follow on Duolingo. Somebody just hit like 300-day streak. Somebody else hit like a 250-day streak. Somebody hit a 600-day streak. I didn't even know about this shit. Fucking 100 and something days ago. I'm on 95 days. I think I'm at a 95-day streak right now. And I didn't know that in the beginning. Like, I didn't really care about this streak thing, but so I had it. I could have been past 100 days already, but I fucked it up in the beginning and kept missing the streak because I just went a couple days without doing it. It's like, let me not miss days. So now it's like that's like one of the first things I do when I wake up in the morning. Do my español. Estudio español en la escuela. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, I don't study Spanish in school. I study en mi casa. Yo estudio español en mi casa. Pero how to say, not very good at it. No muy. Damn it. I'm only 90 something days in. Give me a minute. I took Spanish 1 in high school twice. If that's any indication of my ability to learn foreign languages. I passed it the second time, but I was like, I'm good. I'm so good on this shit, bro. Barely passed Spanish 1. That was 25 years ago. Fuck, I'm old as shit. Alright, a little highlights to the foliage in the background just to try to make it pop a little bit, but not too much because I do want it to still remain in the background. I don't need the background popping all the way up in front of the main figure, so we're not going to add so many highlights or so much detail. Just a little bit of contrast just so it looks round and full. And not flat. We just don't want it to look flat. That's all. But we got to be careful of not to over detail this portion because I want it to be pushed way back in the distance. Well, not way back, but far enough back. Far enough back behind him. I want to soften that just a little bit more. So it's not popping. That right there popping a little too much. Alright. I don't like that. God damn. Alright, tomorrow morning I have the option of doing back or legs. I think I'll just do legs and get that shit the fuck over with. Alright, a little smidge here, like that, just a little bit, and bring it down a little bit like that. I'm gonna soften that up a little something. And maybe alright, I kinda like that. I think I want it a little darker right in this spot right here. And if I make that a little darker, but then soften it and pull it up some to give like a kind of separation between this segment and that segment of foliage, indicating another layer of depth that's going in there. I think I went too heavy. Alright. Don't fuck it up. Let me stop now because I'm gonna keep overworking it. Then I'm gonna just see. Fuck shit. I don't like this. I think that was too hard right there. A little too hard. Soft, soft, soft. In the distance, very, very softly. All right. I think that's a suitable stopping point. I really did shit today. I painted his ear and I painted some bushes. Okay? But I had a really good, constructive conversation with a dear friend of mine and also a model of mine as of recently. Miss Jennifer, she's awesome and I really appreciate her contribution to my stream. So it's productive all around. You know, that was once again, people say I'm not creative in any way. Even holding a conversation, the way you speak can be creative. And I think that was a very creative and constructive conversation. I just used some alliteration there if you didn't catch that. So let me start turning some shit off up in here. This is the power room. This shit drains so much power. Alright, so turn that up. Turn that off. Switch this over. Turn that off. I mean, that ear looks good now. You know, it's everything is there. And you know, I just kind of dabbed some paint on there, just. But you can clearly see the difference in that set of foliage down here now. So this is still just the first detail there, and then how it just pops out with just a little bit of contrast. Still trying to keep it pushed in the background, but you know, it does make a big difference. Some people are like, wow, that looks good, that looks finished. It's almost finished. We'll get there. It's almost done. Little details. So I got a little bit more green down there I want to do. A little green over here. I want to get that there. And then we'll switch over and try to give a little more detail to this structure in the back there. And maybe some more detail to the rock structure, the rock outcropping here. I definitely want to detail this face a little bit more since it's so close to the viewer. It's like right there in the foreground. And then after we do that, I think we're going to go back and start detailing the armor. And like I say, we're almost done with this one. This is definitely almost done. And I'm loving it. The giant. Since I'm turning the PlayStation off, I should put this in. Make sure that has a charge. Make sure the controller has a charge. Yo, appreciate everybody chilling in the stream with me this afternoon, checking out the progress on the paintings. And all the wonderful comments and everything from the chat. Like I say, yeah, it's afternoon stream, so I'll get with you guys tomorrow evening. Is a long day for me. I may not stream tomorrow. I don't know, because I don't know, because I don't think I'll be able to get to that commission painting before the weekend. It probably is going to need a couple more days to dry. So, depending on what time I get home, I might not even come in the studio tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, yo. And so, if not, I'll catch y'all guys next time. Peace. I'm out of here.